Well, hello there. My name's Eric Zaire, and today I'm going to be reading you my story from the Kurt Vonnegut Tribute Anthology for Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing, entitled So It Goes, and my story is called Riding. We're on a train. There are two men sitting by the window, watching the night as it flows past them, all the lights on in the cabin. Another man in the corner wearing a top hat, reciting numbers to himself. You can hear him if you listen. 14, 15, 926, and so on. One of the two men starts speaking. His name is Paul, if I'm not mistaken. Any idea where our next stop is, Cunningham? Cunningham was the other man. Dark skin, shirt, tie, briefcase. Maybe he's on a business trip. Not sure. I know we'll be riding for a while, Pony. Pony, that's it. I was mistaken. His name isn't Paul. It's Pony. 8164 86203. What? Numbers? Don't know. Shame. I hate long rides. You suppose we ought to kill ourselves? Pony asked. What for? See what it would be like. I've never tried it. Well, here, Cunningham begins. He opens his briefcase and pulls out a shotgun. French? No, Italian. A Franchi sporting purpose automatic shotgun. Oops, sorry, it doesn't shout. I already said it was a shotgun, but it's supposed to be part of the name. Most people call it the Spas 12. There's a guy named Eric. He really likes that model, apparently. Doesn't own one, though. It's illegal in the States. Cunningham speaks again. Nobody will pay you any attention. Me either. Bit of a mess for the crew to clean up, though. He's looking around. His eyes look like they held on you for a minute. Ah, don't worry. Boy's got a heart of gold. 3, 7, 8, 7, 5, 7, 7, 1, 2, 2, 6, 8, 0, 6, 6. The man with the hat is still counting. Pony takes the shotgun. He looks at it, perhaps in admiration. He just cocked it. BANG! That was my vocal interpretation of him shooting it. It obviously didn't go off, though. You can't see him, but you'd know if he shot it. He's looking at us, and he shrugged. Not now. It'd be boring, Pony says. If you say so. Away goes the shotgun. You suppose we can get off early? Nope, Cunningham says. Engineer won't stop for anything or anyone. So we're trapped. Pony just blinked twice. I counted. I have a lot of enemies I'd rather not see again. On second thought, let me have your Spas back. Cunningham tries the suitcase. Lock's jammed. The two of them shrug. I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, Pony says. I know how you feel, Cunningham replied. But we have to just wait. No sense getting off before we can fully appreciate the ride for all it's worth, good or bad. But when we do get off, Pony said, it will be such a joy. I thought you said you had a bunch of enemies you didn't like. When I get off, they'll be so far away, no service out there. I'll never see them again. Pony's shaking his head, but I saw Cunningham nod. I won't see any of my friends again either, but that's alright. I have to get off sometime. What are you going to see when you get off, Pony? The truth, Pony replied. Here comes a man down the aisle with peanuts. Peanuts, peanuts here, peanuts! I'm getting a bag. Look at this vendor. He's wearing an eye mask. Funny, isn't it? He's selling goods, and he looks like the thief. 5, 5, 5, 7. Is the next one 0? 0. Yep. Care to play a game of cards, Pony? I brought a deck. Nah, says Pony. Hand sanitizer for you? There's no sink in the train bathrooms. Nah, says Pony. Cigarette? Haven't smoked in days. Nah, says Pony. Cunningham just grunted. Damn fool. Don't know what's good for you. I just love sucking that tar and nicotine down into my lungs. Makes me feel like I have throat cancer. Peanut Man just left. Cunningham opens a window and lights a cigarette. Window isn't helping. Smells like shit. Heard there was a hazing incident at a school in Alaska yesterday. Freshman got choked out, and they drew penises all over him with a Sharpie, Cunningham says. What's anything without tradition? No freshman's life is complete without getting choked out at least once, Pony said. True that. After all, that is how God uses the children. His plan, I'm sure, is to make sure everyone grows up the right way. Of course, the black guy says as he's blowing some flawless, award-winning smoke ring. Just look at him. Wow. He uses us to bring goodness and light into the world. I heard it mentioned that one of the hazers wore a gold cross on his neck. He did? Well, I'll be. That's touching. Pony smiles genuinely, nodding. It's good to see he's willing to be used to do his work. We're riding steady. Pony puts his head back, starts snoring. He jumps forward a bit, trying to stay awake. What? The numbers? Don't know. What time is it? Cunningham asks. Say what now? What time is it? Pony takes his time, flipping out his pocket watch. He's opening the gold lid, staring at it. Maybe he needs reading glasses. He's really squinting. No clue, Pony replies. How's that? Pony flashes him the watch. I caught a glimpse too. No numbers. No hand. That's a nice watch, Cunningham says. 4, 3, 9, 6, 8. You know, I used to sing really well. I was so highly respected in the local clubs, Pony says. You were? I was. That's interesting, Pony. Why didn't you ever mention it before? Cunningham asks. Look at my nose. It couldn't have been more crooked if Picasso had painted it. What about it? Broken. You know why it was broken? No idea. I was so good, Pony said. They broke it. They punched me in the face, hit me with things. I came back and they did it again. Cunningham's eyeing him. So am I, honestly. Let's hear a song then. He's singing. It's pretty good. I don't really know how else to describe it. I'm no poet. Just suffice it to say that you would feel ever so slightly depressed that you can't hear it if you could hear it right now. If your day was 10 out of 10 good till now, not hearing this would bring it down to something like a 9.999998 or so. 6, 7, 9, 4, 5, 7, 7, 5, 2, 7. That was pretty good, Cunningham said. You think so? Pony turns to me. Any thoughts? It was pretty good. Thanks. No problem. He turns again. I can't smell anything anymore, Pony says. I am nowhere near what I once was. You're also old, Cunningham says, putting out his cig. Final. So are you. Psh, says Cunningham. We're the same age. Psh, says Cunningham. You are annoying. How dare you? I'm sorry, Pony says, repentant. I feel bad. You were a bit irritated. I understand. He really ought to watch what he says. What? The numbers? Don't know.